Okay, so we're just watching the market now. They just sold off pretty dramatically. We had a big, giant, artificial ramp up off this early lower move, much more extended than expected, all the way up to the top of the opening range. They pulled them back, tried to pop out that opening range. We got short here, and at 1275, I mean literally right at the top, and then we knocked them back, covered them up at 450, and then we got long down here at 97.75. I said to get out at 02. They went 275. We were targeting 3, but I wanted to get out 2 or higher, and now we're kind of sitting in limbo here waiting for the next trade setup. I had mentioned that we shorted them up there at 1275. You can see 47.13 on my meter up here. Somehow we caught the exact top in that area, covered them up, buy to cover here at 04 half, and then got long. I said 97.75 was what we got on auto trade, and then 98 shown here in the meter, and I said get out at 47.02 or higher. We show 175 on the meter here, just in terms of the tracking that we did. So I just wanted you to see that. So again, after this rescue job by the riggers here from the earlier pre-market sell-off on the final day of the Democratic Party convention with the big hoopla tonight, the riggers came in here, really ramped them up hard, right back to the top of the opening range, which he marked for the day earlier. You can see how valuable these opening range numbers are that we use. I mean, it's incredibly valuable. I mean, it's almost like to the exact. So you know that the riggers are following these two and other traders for support resistance. But now that they've sold off and we actually caught 2 ticks from the high, and now that they've made this big grind to the downside, the big question is now, is this 91 area going to hold up? Are they even going to sell off down under 96 down to here, or are they going to lift them back up above the opening range, or at least above, above 4700 handle? Are they going to defend the 4700 handle coming into the grand finale Democratic convention day and try to re-ramp them back up into the opening range somewhere? Or are they going to just stagnate here, or are they going to make a good honest sell-off lower? Which would be kind of a slap in the face in light of the CNBC's completely politically biased website. It may not be like that now, but when I opened it today, there was 6, not even like spread out like they've been doing the last few weeks and months, spread out throughout their page, but like 6 starting out in a row, 6 right in a row bashing Trump. It's like, how embarrassing is that? And this is supposed to be a financial website, right? CNBC, it's supposed to be all about the market and financial website. Hedge fund managers don't like Trump. Big corporation owners don't like. It's like, really, but we all think being $20 trillion in debt was just an absolute brilliant move by the current administration to double our debt from 10 trillion to 20 trillion. It's like, and how's that employment report going that the Fed keeps waiting to improve so they can raise interest rates? 6 out of 10 people out of a job. How do you sleep at night when you don't have work? Anyway. So anyway, still they continue with this rhetoric of, gee, how great everything is. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. We're just watching now. I don't have a trade. I would love to think that my underlying bias, they're going to allow that to just kick in the short side will work out for at least move down to 90 to 91, 46, 90, 91. It looks like it's starting to do that, but as far as trading it, It's a little more difficult because of the, you know, getting short into that and then that not panning out, and they come in like they did this morning, which that's kind of why it threw me off. We had a little bit of a drawdown. Was it just coming in with such a heave ho ramp up, way beyond what I expected? And you notice, here's why, and I've often talked about this. Here's what I consider to be like the proof that it's riggers. Sure, once they took them off, there was some consolidation, but once they took off, look, no pullbacks to the signal line, just straight ramped up. No pullbacks. It was just a one uh, big hatchet job on the upside, straight up. Really. So there's all these millions of buyers out there that just can't wait another second until they buy the NAS here. And then for it to counter reverse like it's doing is a sign, too, that the sellers are starting to get a little more punch. But again, hard to trade, hard to determine whether that's going to happen or these guys are going to come back in and try to pump it right straight back up. So we're kind of standing aside based on that for right now, watching to see which way the mop flops. 91's a support area. Let's see if they go there and what happens. We'll just watch from the sidelines. Just made two trades. Last two trades made 12.5 points. So watching to see what happens here at the 91 to 92 area. Just went to 92, so let's see what happens. Okay, watching for a possible crunch trade here. Let's go ahead and go short here at the market. Going short at the market, 4,700, 4,700 quarter. Stay ready to jump out right away. They looking for them to back off fairly quickly here. 4,700, looking for a move back to 97. Let's be careful here. Maybe they're going to try to pop them a little. I think we're going to get a pullback. Let's see here if we can get them to pull back for us. 4,700 backing off to 9,700 here. Making a little bit stronger upside move than I expected. Let's see if they can kind of back them off here. Give it just a second, but stay ready to jump out here. They should ideally be able to back them off here. Knock them back under 4,700 and then down a couple points under that. So we'll target 97 to 98, but we got to get the thing to back off a little bit here first. Let's see if they can get them back under 4,700. If so, we could see a fairly smooth slide down to 97 here. There we go. Let's see if we can get them going. Okay, targeting 98 or lower just for a clip on the short side here. Let's see if we can get them to stay under 4,700 here, lose ground, and it's kind of a quick move. They're not quite backing off yet. I still think it's in the cards as the markets start getting a little tricky for all the traders here. Let's see if they are going to crunch them back down and kind of upset the bulls here on a rebound attempt. Just stay ready to jump out here. We're going to be a little more on the caution side here, and let's go ahead and just target 98. I think they can maybe roll back lower, but for now, let's just see if we can get a 2-point pullback here going. There's kind of pushing them here. Still was looking for, and still am looking for a stronger pullback, but they are kind of jamming the upside a little here. Let's give it a minute here. I still think there's a stronger pullback in the cards. But we got to be a little careful. Let's see if they can knock them back down one more time. Otherwise, we're going to have to get out, it looks like. Yeah, they're still jamming them. Darn it. Exit at the market. Exit at the market. They're still jamming the upside here. That dip under 4,700 was a pullback buy, so we had to get out there. Still looking for a short up here. Stay ready to go short here again. And okay, and going short right here at the market. 47.04, half by quarter. And let's target 98.75 for I got 375. If you got 3/4, so let's go 98.25. You got 375 by 3 1/4 on the short side here. Let's see if they can back them off from here, knocking them down. Let's just go 4,700 handle and consider ourselves fortunate if they get them back down there. I think, yeah, let's just see if they can knock them back to the 4,700 handle here. Maybe it goes a little deeper and they start selling off again, but for right now, let's just target that 47.03 short, looking for a move to the 4,700 handle. Their little resistance to backing off, I still think it's in the cards here. Let's see if we can just get them to hold in general under 250. If so, odds favor a move back. Holding steady under 250, odds favor a move back to the 4,700 handle. There's 250, so let's see if we can break them down under that and get a swoosh down to the 4,700 handle again. $75 half, quarter, quarter, quarter. Oh, one of these missed it by a tick deals. Okay, watch again for the 4,700 handle to come in. In hindsight, I probably should have used a quarter there, but I think we're going to get them. Quarter, quarter. Hold on here. They're going and cover them up there at the market, right there at that quarter even bid there. Can you believe it? Oh, these markets. 47 quarter, then they hit even. And then I said just try to get out right there, and we got 475. So that's good. Previous trade, let me get that on here. Plus 250 on that last trade. Well, they went right to the 4,700 handle, and right when they hit quarter on the second dip, I said just get out here at the market. Then we got 4,775 for plus 250. In the previous trade there, 4,700 short out at 4,704 quarter as they tried to re-ramp them up from minus 4.25. 4,700 handle short, breaking under that, looking for 98. Let's see if we can knock them down a little bit lower here again. Targeting 98. Let's hit them under 99 hopefully and get that 98 action going. It's getting a little bit, edgy here because the riggers are probably trying to hold up 4,700 and keep the market kind of propped up. We got the Dow down 94 points, so maybe it's time for them to panic a little. Let's see if we can get that 98 action going here and just kind of finish it off here and figure out what to do from here. 98 quarter. Go ahead and exit at the market. Exit right here at the market. Quarter, quarter, half, half, and we're out there. So again, we got 1.25 on that last scalp, and I'm glad we got out because they did dip them down under 98 to 97.5, and now they're re-ramping them back up here. So let's figure out what the next move here. Should we be short? What do we need to do? Let's see what we got here. Probably a limbo area with that Dow down 93. You can see the Dow down 93, so it's games could start to be getting played here anytime, and I don't want to just keep working the market too much here and getting too scalped around. Anyway, we'll just watch for the next trade setup. I think it's worth it here. Looking for a short. Let's go short right here at the market. Short at the market right here. Stay ready to jump out anytime. Short at the market. Long at or short at 175 by 2, and 2 scalping them back to the 4,700 handle. Let's see if we can knock them back down to the 4,700 handle here again on a return to the sell side. We're just looking for a minor clip down from 4701.75 down to 4,700 handle again. Yeah, there could be more to go, but I'm just trying to be a little bit careful here. Let's see if we get that 4,700 handle going again. And there it is. There it is, filled on the target there for plus 175. So it's starting to look a little bit more like a limbo area here. We might end up standing aside with the Democratic Convention on their last day here, the grand finale, yet the market getting sold off here. But odds, there are strong odds that they could come in here and ramp the thing back up again just to try to clean up this down 90 Dow mess here. So at that point, this point here, we're kind of in a limbo zone and may look to stand aside here anytime.